What's going on YouTube? It's your boy King Said, back with another video, man. Stretch out on this one. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting video, man. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know this broke 3 days ago now. Happy 4th of July for the people who do celebrate it, by the way. That PlayStation is no longer doing physical disc. Am I surprised? No. Should you be surprised? No. This is this has been in the works for years. We're moving towards a digital age. It's not just video games, it's also media in general. DVDs, Blu-rays, all that stuff that a lot of us grew up with are becoming obsolete. So I want to go through these articles one by one. I'm going to read everything because there's a lot more to this than you guys know. I'm going to break it down. So physical disc production ended in January 2028 for new games released on PlayStation consoles. As consumer preferences in the broader entertainment industry continue to shift away from physical disc to digital, physical game disc production for all new games released on PlayStation consoles will be discontinued starting January 2028. Following this date, new games will be available on PlayStation Store and at retailers' digital formats only. I want to break that down. Following this date, new games will be available on PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital formats only. So, help me understand this. I'm supposed to go, let's say GameStop. We're just gonna say GameStop. I'm gonna use that as an example. I have the option of downloading said game from PlayStation Store on my PlayStation, or I can drive to GameStop to get a box of the game, which is probably gonna have cover art and all that, with a code inside. I still gotta pay full price, which is probably in between $70 and $80 for both. It don't matter. That doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. Like, my thing is, if you're gonna push for straight digital, if the physical can't come with a disc anymore and it's just gonna come with the code, then it needs to be cheaper. There's no way in the hell I'm paying $80 for a box and some art and a code. I'm not doing it. That just, it doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. This transition has no impact on games that are released or will be releasing prior to January 2028 in this format. It's a natural decision, Sony Interactive Entertainment, to adapt to consumer trends. Of course, this transition, yeah. It's a lot of nuances and little business, practicalities in this or whatever. But all right. On to the next article. In response to shifting trends in consumer preference, new games will be released on PlayStation Store and they read, okay, so this is basically saying the same thing as the last one. Okay. This was the big thing for me. And I don't see a lot of people talking about this little tidbit right here. Update on PlayStation Store for PS3 and PS Vita. Nearly 2 decades supporting the PS3 console generation, one let you know will be closed to PlayStation Store and PS3 as well as on PS Vita. Why? Like, I don't understand that at all. A lot of those games, unless you get really lucky and go to like somewhere like or order someone like AliExpress or DK Oldies or like any of your retro gaming shop, you can't find a lot of PS3 games. You can't. You literally can't find a lot of them. And if you do find them and you're lucky to find them, they're gonna cost an arm and a leg. This means, and they're closing this next year, so probably January 2027. To ease this transition, players will still be able to download previously purchased content. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, they're closing it July 2027 for North America. But everywhere else, it will be between August and late this year. So, okay. Yeah, that's crazy to me. That doesn't make any sense. Because you still have a big fan base for PS3. That console generation, there's still a big fan base for that. So I wanted to touch on the physical disc for new games, the fact that they're getting away from that. And I want to stress the importance of keeping physical media. First sale doctrine. This is something I had to look up because I didn't know about this for the longest. A first sale doctrine is a legal principle that allows the owner of a legally purchased, tangible, copyrighted, or trademarked item to sell, lend, or give it away without the creator's permission. Repeat that. Allows the owner of a legally purchased, say PS5 game, tangible, copyrighted, trademark, all that physical game, all that is in a physical game is trademarked, it's copyrighted, it's all that. To sell, lend, or give it away without the creator's permission. That's what we've been doing for years. GameStop, you trading your games in, it's part of the first sale doctrine. How it works. Ownership. Once you buy a physical book, CD, DVD, or painting, that specific object belongs to you. When I buy something, I don't want to jump the gun because that's going to be on the next article I'm getting to. We're just going to keep going through this. This doctrine only applies to the physical copy you bought. It does not grant you the right to make a copy of the work to sale. Yes. So, key exceptions and limitations. Listen to this one. The digital dilemma. The first sale doctrine does not apply to digital media, software downloads, or streaming services. Can I highlight that one real quick? Hold on. Just in case y'all don't. The first sale doctrine does not apply to digital media, software downloads, or streaming services. When you buy an ebook or MP3, you're usually just purchasing a license to access the content, which legally prevents you from transferring or reselling it. Of course, you will own nothing and you will be happy. That is finna be the motto going forward. And I don't think a lot of you guys really understand it, especially the people who are defending. There are people that's crazy to me. There are people that's defending Sony for doing this. Well, I knew it was gonna happen and I think it's the right move, and I never buy physical anyway. It's not the point of you never buying physical in the first place. A lot of us have. Unfortunately, I don't have a physical PS5, but now I'm on the hunt for one. I should have been done it, and that's my own fault, but I'm finna stack up on physical copies of games in the next year. I'm finna build a big ass repertoire of that because those, now, they're finna be collector's items. Just like the retro games from 20, 30 years ago. The same shit's finna apply now. Sony ain't doing this shit no more. Xbox ain't finna do it no more. And then now, so that brings me to my other topic. We talk about PC. We talk about Steam. We talk about, hey, we've been buying digital games for the longest. Yeah, you're right. With Steam, we have. Buy digital games, and anytime they can revoke the access. I don't know a motherfucker that got a floppy disk or a damn disk drive in their computer. It's 2026. No one has that anymore. But there is a website that you can go to called GOG. If you download games from there, they will install directly to your system. You own it. You own that game. It's not that you just have a license for it. No, you own the game. It's on your system. You can play it anytime you want to. I do like that site. I like that more than what Steam is doing. I don't got nothing against Steam. They've been doing the same thing for years, whatever on that. But I do like the fact that on GOG that you can install, you'll have the executable file on your PC. All the files are on your PC. It's yours. So if any time that they go out of business, you still have that game. You don't have to access their server to get that game. So I do like that. But that brings me to my final topic. Digital platform deleting 500 plus movies purchased by customers. IGN reports Sony started notifying PlayStation users this month that all Studio Canal titles will be removed from their accounts by September 1st, 2026. This flows back into Sony nixing physical media and going straight digital. Okay, this don't apply to games. This is not games, it's just movies. But literally, if you have any of these movies, Terminator 2, Hot Fuzz, Rambo, Apocalypse Now, they're gone September 1st. All those movies you purchased, they're gone. And this is what I mean, that when it comes to digital, we're just renting. You have a license, we're just renting. At any time, they can revoke that license. At any time. Wasn't Sony just in like a scandal a couple months ago? I think it was around April or May, where they saying that you needed something about DRM and that we need to be online on the console every 15 days to check and verify that we had access to the game that we was trying to play. I think they got debunked. I think Sony did do a statement on it. I have to look more into that. But you can't trust this whole digital media shit, man. It's not just video games. It's gonna be everything. By 2030, physical media will probably be dead. This is just me seeing the way the world is working now. um, we're not gonna own anything. Physical media will be dead. There's nobody that's gonna be printing physical discs, and it's not because that they can't do it. It's not because they don't want to do it. It's just the way the world is working. Everything is digital. You got your Netflix, Paramount, HBO. Who the fuck still has cable? I think my parents still have cable, but they also use Netflix. They also use HBO Max. They use all these digital streaming services where none of these movies, none of these shows are your own. But see, then we have to go and talk about this question. So, if we're going to an all digital age where when we purchase a digital product, say a movie, video game, whatever the case may be, we're just getting a license. So, if I was to go and pirate something, that would still be wrong. How? Leave it in the comments section below, man. I really want to get people's insight on this because, like I said, I knew it was coming. I didn't know it was coming this soon. I thought we at least had a couple more years for this. I know 2030, that's when I'm thinking everything is going to hit the fan. Like the world as we know it, not trying to get no tinfoil hat shit, but the world as we know it is going to be completely changed in the next 4 years, whether you like it or not. And this right here, this is fucked up. I ain't even gonna lie, this is fucked up. You're killing ownership, you're killing legal preservation, you're killing discoverability, you're killing publishers, you're killing developer. It's a move that might slightly improve bottom lines, but turn out every other aspect of this medium. He's correct. He is definitely correct on this, and it's something else that I want to talk about too, that pertains to this. A lot of people say, "Hey, why don't we just fight with our wallets? Don't buy it. Don't buy this. Don't buy that." Unless you get millions of people to do the same thing that you're doing, that's not going to affect their bottom line. They still getting their money. Feel me? At the end of the day, they still getting their money, regardless if you buy it or not. Some other motherfucker will. Now, I do believe in fighting. Do I know how to fight against this? No. No. And if somebody has an idea of how we could fight against this, that would be helpful. But doing it with the wallets, people have been saying that for years. Unless you get like a massive amount of people to do that shit, it's not happening, bro. Be real. It's just not happening. Yeah, that's crazy. And I get it. It's just that one little studio. Ain't no telling what happened with that licensing. They may have lost the licensing for those movies, but still, man. Like if you buy something, it should be yours. You spend your hard-earned money on something, it's yours. I don't give a fuck if it's digital. I don't give a fuck if it's fucking movies. I mean, digital or physical, it's yours. And this shit really does suck, man. No reason to stay with PlayStation more than 30 years with Sony. I'm switching to PC. I mean, you're switching to PC, but you're still buying digital. And this comment kind of makes no sense to me. I'm switching to PC with no physical games. There's a single valid reason to stay with PlayStation instead of buying a PC. Granted, yes, everyone needs to own a PC. PC is amazing, but you're still buying digital on PC. Unless you go to GOG, make sure you guys, I'm gonna leave a link to them in the description. This ain't no sponsorship or nothing. I just want to shout them out, man, because that shit's pretty cool how that works. You know what I'm saying? Because I just found out about that myself. Y'all about to get dragged. Yeah, they get dragged pretty well right now. Oh, yes. I know this video is kind of long, but I do want to talk about something else. Grand Theft Auto. I gotta talk about the Grand Theft Auto shit. Auto pre-order. Oh, yeah, I gotta talk about this shit. Oh, man. Okay, so this Grand Theft Auto 6 is not launching with a physical copy, which is another fucking slap in the face. I think Rockstar has something to do with this shit with Sony too, as big as that company is. But they revealed the Ultimate Edition. It's $100 for the Ultimate and $80 for Standard. And they got missions that's locked. I'm not even gonna get into that. My thing is, back to the physical media thing. This game is coming out. This is the most anticipated game in a decade plus. We've been waiting on GTA 6. You're launching the game without a physical copy. So you telling me it launches on November 19th that I'm gonna pay $80 to $100 for a case with cover art and a fucking game code in it? That's what pisses me off about that. If you want to buy digital, set $80, $100, whatever. Physical, it should be less than that. I'm sorry. That I just, you're not getting the goddamn disc. I've ran it long enough. I'm sorry, y'all. This is my whole thing on that. I don't agree with it. I wish things were different. It is what it is. Like I said, if you don't own a console with a disc drive, definitely get you one. Stack up on your games, because the next year and some change, it's gonna be obsolete. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, man. Leave it in the comment section what you think about this entire ordeal with PlayStation. Definitely leave it in the comment section. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.